Hello and welcome to Club Caddy University. Today we will be reviewing the 549 release information and its new enhancements and features. My name is Nicole Chapman, Director of Training and Education, and thanks so much for being here. So some of the key elements that we will be reviewing today in this release is color coding on the T-sheet, food and beverage modifier enhancements, a cost plus percentage discount option, the ability to save credit cards for future use, separating out ACH, and rate maps on the T-sheet. So to begin, we will start with the T-sheet. Here you can see an example of how you can add T-sheet color coding by class. When a class rate is booked on the T-sheet, the color of that corresponding class will be displayed to the left-hand side of the booking. As demonstrated, we have our yellow and blue options here. To color code your various classes, go ahead and navigate to Settings, Class Management, Action, Additional Settings. Then you'll find the T-sheet display color options when you click on there. So you can go ahead and assign various colors for various classes. Also in this window is another new feature we've incorporated for more control. There is now the option for online payments by class. This allows operators to have more flexibility with customers or members. For instance, a non-member class such as a senior member might need to pay in full online, while a golf member might not need to prepay in full. Here, you can set various options. For the require credit card to hold option, you can choose inherent, true, or false. If you choose nothing or choose inherent, which it defaults to, it will default to the global T-sheet settings. Or you can select true if you want to require a certain class to hold a credit card on file or require payment. Now, let's jump back to the T-sheet. Another new feature is the rate map. Here on the left-hand side under your heat map. This tool shows rates based on class type and can be filtered here with this dropdown. This is a great feature for those facilities with dynamic pricing and will also allow you to quote tea rates without having to click into the tea time itself. If there is only one rate for your minimum and maximum will be the same. However, if you have a walking rate and a ride rate for that particular time, it would reflect under those min and max rates. We've also made some really great inventory enhancements. You can get to this inventory window by either going to the settings under the inventory management or via the register tools. These new indicators show which fields are mandatory when adding a new inventory item. Additionally, a pop-up window will appear with any missing fields when trying to save. Another significant enhancement is the option to set up forced modifiers in the inventory modifier groups. So now you have the option for a minimum or maximum number of required selections for modifier groups. You can create these forced modifiers by going to Settings, Inventory Center, Manage Category, Action, and then hit View Edit. Here you can see you can adjust your limits on your minimum or maximums. And for instance, let's say a meat temperature. You'd only want one option for that, ensuring that only one selection is made. So you can go ahead and put one as your minimum and one as your maximum, and it will now require that staff to either select one of those meat temperatures. Another example would be offering an option of, let's say, 5 toppings, but you want a maximum number of choices of 2. Here, you would want to enter 0, and for the maximum, you would want to put 2. So we'll see how this is used in our next enhancement on the Edit Order menu pop-up. So here, the Edit Order menu has been revamped for a better user interface. Now you will have the options for No, Extra, and On the Side. If selected, these options will show on the kitchen and bar receipts as well as in the KDS. You no longer have to type in these notes, saving a bit of time during those rush dining hours. Also, with this new pop-up window, you will now see there are asterisks indicating required options, as well as the minimum and maximum available in each section. This is a significant change to the previous look screen. To dive into this just a little further, if you're a facility that uses modifiers in the inventory by item itself, like this, and your edit order menu window looks like this, and you would like to convert over to our new modifier window here, we're here to help. We understand you may have items to convert over in the hundreds, but we can help merge those into your inventory modifier groups. And so, if you'd like assistance with the exporting and importing of these modifiers, please click on the link here and enter your contact information, and a team member will be sure to reach out to review how we can transition you over. Now, next in the register, you will have the option to remove from all pull tabs. Don't worry, if you mistakenly remove these tabs, you can always reopen them in the sales module and place them back onto the pull tabs. Ensure Manager Override is toggled on to access these features under the Manage Role Permissions here. Another helpful enhancement is the user-specific void window. Club Caddy now allows you to set custom timeframes by days to void transactions, adding flexibility while minimizing misuse. To set up these void windows based on role, head to Settings, Manage Roles, Action, and then Settings. Here you can enter the amount of days you would like to extend that void window based on role. Note, if no value is entered here, it will default to the global settings found in the register settings. The setting remains unchanged unless the void window is activated. While we're in settings, another enhancement under register settings is a new cost plus percentage discount option, which has been added. This is especially useful for employee discounts like cost plus 10%. When creating a new discount type for cost plus percentage, then this discount type is used to the register. It will only apply to items that have an actual item cost to them. So if an item has a zero cost, then there will be no discount applied for that item. Moving on, we have Tips Manager has been added to the Share Tips tool. When you select the Tips Sharing button under Tools, under the Charge Tips tab, here you can consolidate the process and no longer have to go to Tips Manager first. Additionally, this will only show the orders associated with that employee. Now, we'll discuss some more customer member controls. A new enhancement is being able to disable online reservations for a specific person. This feature is useful for some repeat offenders or maybe someone who's in bad debt. This toggle can be found under the customer profile under settings. In the activities module, the confirmation email for booking will now display the resource booked. For example, the email confirmation shows that it is booked for Bay 5. Another enhancement is the ability to save credit card information for online bookings, streamlining the payment process. If you have your T-sheet settings set this way, with the require credit card on hold, a tea time reservation toggled off, let's say you also require 100% of the online tea time to be prepaid for, the customer will have the option as they are booking to save payment information and can save multiple payment forms so the next time they go to book online, their payment information will be saved. It will ask them which payment method they would like to use if they have multiple payment forms. Lastly, ACH has now been added as a separate line items for more precise reporting in the daily course summary, terminal summary, and payment summary reports. For those clients using GL Code Report, there's a new transaction type in settings. If you go to QuickBooks Integration, Journal Entry Setup for ACH, you're a facility that collects dues via ACH, please be sure to go in and map that accordingly to ensure your journal entries line up correctly. Thank you for joining us over this overview of the 549 release. If you have any questions, please reach out to our customer success or support teams. If you're interested in using that new user interface for food and beverage modifiers, click the link here. or in the email to sign up. And lastly, do not forget to visit learn.clubcaddy.com. We have created a ton of new courses for various departments, manager roles, and it's always a great place to send new hires to get them familiar with the Club Caddy software. We are always adding new videos, trainings, and we explain various features that your facility may not be utilizing within the software. So be sure to check it out. Thanks, everyone, and have a great day.